2 quarters as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory. We've set it down from the 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Richardson back to throw. That side is ruled in by Warren. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Come on.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
42. Jaguars 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action, Sanders. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Finds Hunter downfield. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15.
That's good for our Jaguars.
Here we go. Start.
1st down.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Brings it in. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
To the air, Sanders. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On him quick, and they bring him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Under the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, he got it! Interception! interception of the season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Past the 60, past the 60.
And start on the ground, Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go again with Taylor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Trying to work quickly now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Play action, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Jacksonville.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slates that lead likely too much for them to overcome.
Ready, set.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Get it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Colts and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total.
Come on, come on.
Back play straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. Still going inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Okay, 3.
2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Now Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot, and believe him, your guy can get there.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut into the lead by another point.
Jaguars 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. This makes it up to the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort.
There's a dive up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 19.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Get it! Get it!
Richardson will do it himself. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I can promise you, that's not what it looks like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this one, touchdown inside the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Gets his running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Reno!
Now again, running right. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Another carry for him. Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take 7 points off the deficit.
Jaguars 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready! 70 left.
The give here on 2nd. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now.
3rd and 1.
Viking 18.